Sometimes, life feels like a repeating scene. The same challenges return, the same emptiness, the same pain. You change your surroundings, your company, your direction, but something stays the same, as if reality were stuck in an invisible loop. And maybe, right now, you're trying to understand why certain areas of your life remain stagnant, even after so much effort to change. There's a quiet frustration in looking outward and not seeing the reflection of what your heart longs for. You want prosperity but experience lack. You want peace but feel anxiety. You want love but keep facing absence. And deep inside, a silent question begins to echo. Why isn't anything changing? The truth might be uncomfortable at first, but it's deeply liberating. Reality doesn't change from the outside in. It is shaped from the inside out. Bruce Lipton reminds us that we are constantly influenced by the inner environment we create. Our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions gradually build not only our biology, but the way we live. Our body's chemistry, reactions, impulses, all of it responds to what we feel. Everything vibrates with what we cultivate within, and that vibration is what reflects outward as life itself. Neville Goddard puts it with piercing clarity. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And that changes everything. Because wanting is a function of the mind, but being is a state of presence. It's a frequency. It's a silent choice repeated in every gesture, every thought, every reaction you have when you wake up, when you relate to others, when you wait, when you try again. The quantum field, that invisible space where all possibilities exist in potential, doesn't respond to spoken requests. It responds to your vibrational field. Like an energetic mirror, it reflects what you're emitting. Not what you say you want, but what you consistently carry as your emotional identity. And that identity isn't always conscious. Sometimes it's born from childhood, sometimes from unprocessed grief, from an old belief no one ever questioned, from a wound that made you believe you had to settle because you weren't worthy of more. That's why inner change isn't just about thinking differently. It's about symbolically dying to the outdated version of you that no longer reflects who you want to become. It's about courageously and consciously going through the process of being reborn, vibrationally. Because smiling at the mirror and waiting for it to smile back doesn't work. The reflection only changes when you change the face. Reality only shifts when you shift the field. And that turning point begins now. No rush, no pressure. Only the sincere willingness to look within and ask, what is my current reality trying to show me about myself? The answer is already on its way, and it won't come from the mind. It will come from the mirror that lives inside you. Daily practice, the invisible mirror. Close your eyes inwardly and look with a different kind of vision. The kind that doesn't judge, doesn't blame, doesn't force. Simply observe, with an open heart, what reality has been trying to show you. Choose one area of your life that feels stuck, an area where the same patterns keep repeating, like a song looping in your field. It might be your finances, your relationships, your health, or even how you feel when you wake up each morning. Now, take a deep breath and ask honestly, what is this part of my life trying to reveal about what still vibrates inside me? Don't search for intellectual answers. Feel. A memory might arise, an emotion, an old belief
Maybe
still
it's a sense
living
of
quietly within
unworthiness.
you, a story you heard for years, a belief that life has to be hard, that receiving with ease is wrong, that you must prove your worth to be loved. Now translate that into a simple, honest sentence. A reflection in the mirror. My financial scarcity reflects an unconscious fear that I don't deserve. My constant exhaustion reflects my old habit of abandoning myself to please others. My loneliness reflects a deep fear of showing my vulnerability. You feel this sentence, not as judgment, but as an open window. Because once you name the reflection, you stop fighting it, and you begin, finally, to cleanse it from within. Now, transmute that phrase, not by erasing the pain, but by choosing a new vibration, born from awareness. A new energetic identity you are ready to embody starting today. By shifting my belief in worthiness, I open space for abundance to find me. By choosing myself without guilt, I begin to rebuild my rhythm. I make space for real connection. Breathe this new phrase with intention, not just as a thought, but as a felt vibration. Place both hands over your heart. Touch it as if cleaning the mirror from the inside. Stay there for a moment. In this quiet field, something has already shifted. Not in the world, but in you. And because it changed in you, it will begin to reflect outward. Inevitably. Because reality doesn't argue with your vibration. Now that the mirror has been touched from within, something realigns. Your vibration finds a new center, and even if subtly, your field begins to emit a different signal. You are no longer exactly who you were when you began this moment. There is more truth in you now, more awareness, and wherever there is awareness, there is transformation. Let the following words not only be heard, but deeply felt. They are not magic, nor formulas. They are vibrational codes, breaths aligned with who you are becoming. Repeat in silence, as if imprinting a new energetic identity into your own body. The world shows me who I'm being. Today, I choose to be the vibration of the reality I wish to live. Let this phrase spread across your chest, like a breeze touching every cell, like a frequency reorganizing your field, like a gentle reminder that, yes, you can co-create your experience, not through effort, but through coherence. Each word in this affirmation vibrates with decision, not the decision of a mind that struggles, but of a soul that awakens. Today, you're not asking for reality to change. You are choosing to become the reflection you wish to see. And when that choice is true, the field hears, and it responds. It always responds. Powerful reflection. Question now. With a quieter field and a more present heart, allow a question to arise. Not from the mind, but from the soul. A question that, when asked sincerely, becomes a key. There's no urgency to answer, only the courage to truly listen. What is my current reality reflecting about how I've been treating myself internally? Take this question inward. Feel where it lands. It doesn't ask for quick answers. It doesn't need explanation. It simply opens a portal of awareness. Because whatever is revealed begins to transform. Maybe your reality is mirroring self-pressure. Because deep down, there's a fear of failure. Maybe it's reflecting absence, because somewhere inside, you still feel unseen. Maybe it's reflecting stagnation, because you stopped listening to yourself long ago. But the mirror is not a sentence. It is an invitation to reconnect, to be present, to begin again, vibrationally. When you change the way you treat yourself within, the reflection begins to reorganize effortlessly, because the outer world always follows the vibration of the inner one. This question will stay with you, not as a burden, but as light, a light that reveals, and in revealing, begins to heal.